What's that word? Let people know we got on 16 shot on Visualz.
Man, you got King Chucky, man. Darian Harris, man, you know.
For sure. I ain't gonna lie, like your name, since you came home, you know, you've been ringing bells, you've been all through the news for like a crazy situation.
Yeah.
Can you break down to the people exactly like, you know, what happened and why you made the news?
Yeah, 2011, I was arrested for first-degree murder, attempt murder, another attempt murder for some shit that happened over east at the gas station. They trying to say that I did it, I got dropped off, and the shooting happened or whatever. The whole time, I wasn't never even there. I was at the crib watching the game, you know. Police came and grabbed me. They come in, trying to talk, told them I want my lawyer. They ain't say nothing, they ain't talk to nobody or nothing. They charged me. The person that said he dropped me out, they let him go. They told him. I ain't even do nothing though, you know. He was just trying to tell on me. Just feel like he could save another motherfucker. And shit, they balled me up, you know. So, you know, I went to the county, I'm fresh in. But you know me, I'm coming from the street shit. Everybody know me, so I came in, I was good, you know.
For sure. So you had got sentenced to 76 years?
Yeah. I sat in the county for 3 years fighting it. They found me guilty April 1st, 2014. Then May 7th, 2014, they gave me 76 years. I was sent to Stateville NRC. Then I got the bugging up. They sent me to Pontiac. Then from Pontiac, I went back to Stateville. And that's really where my bid started, you know?
Yeah. That's crazy. One thing I noticed, like, with niggas that either been in jail or did, like, real time, y'all be knowing them dates.
You got to, shit. That's all you really be thinking about, them days, man. Them days, that shit stick with you, bro.
For sure. So, like, what was some of the most, like, memorable dates for you that you, like, always either was looking forward to or kept track of?
Shit, memorable day, shit. Every court date you got hope, feeling like this the last court date, but that shit traveled on, you gotta feel me. That was 2014, so I had to go through a lot of jail, but at the same time, being in jail, it's like, jail like the streets is the trenches, you know? Guys running around, gang banging, knives, all that. So you gotta hold your own. If you don't, shit, you're gonna drown in there, you know?
For sure. So you did like 12 years?
12 and a half.
And when you went in, you was like 18, right?
Yeah, I was 18.
So, you know, how was that? Like, you didn't even get to graduate or?
I was finna graduate like the next week, and they grabbed me up.
Damn. And up until that point, you had no criminal background too, right?
Nah, I ain't never been arrested.
So, you know, how was that, like, your first time being arrested? You went there for some drama type shit.
Shit, at first, you don't really register because you like, damn, I'm really in this motherfucker, you know? And all the people that I was already taking care of in jail, now I really see what they going through. So it hit different when you really in there and you going through the shit you going through. You know, going on the visits, handcuffed behind your back. You know, I was in Division 1. That was Division 1, Division 9, them the worst divisions at that time, you know?
Yeah.
So being in there, shit, it was rough, but shit, you know, me, I always made a way.
So, you know, what would you say was rougher, like, mentally for you? Was it jail? With, you know how you were saying, like, the feeling of the court dates. Like, did that court date feeling ever get, like, where it's just, like, you stop looking forward to it at a certain point in time?
Yeah, it make you give up hope, because it's like, damn, y'all steady dragging this shit on for years and years and years. It make you lose hope. Then it's like you go through the mental trauma in jail of being locked in that cell 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know, sometimes we get yard here and there, but they always on lockdown. But the living conditions that we live in, living with roaches, mice running around, the food horrible, the water brown, you know, the COs racist, all that shit fuck with you mentally, you know?
Yeah. What would you say, like, was like rougher though? Like, was it not having an outdate being in jail or like getting the 76-year sentence?
Shit, my outdate was 2082. That'll bother anybody.
Yeah.
Especially when you feel like you in there, you ain't do it, but you know me, I held strong. I ain't got nothing to say.
So, you know, one of the crazy things about your situation in your case is the main thing that got you convicted was a testimony, right?
Yeah, from a legally blind witness.
So the eyewitness, the person that said they seen you do this was legally blind?
Yeah.
And, you know, like, I don't get, like, how did they let that slide? Like, was this something that, like...
See, the state's attorney knew he was legally blind. Even the police knew, but they withheld it. Because, you know, when the police get you, they trying to make any case stick because it was a high-profile case. You know, I was doing music and all that, so you know, when you do music and all that, that make you a target.
Yeah.
So coming through all that, they just made that shit stick by any means necessary. Not thinking that I never found it out. But being in that jail like that, I always knew, like, this ain't gonna be my life. Cause, you know, I was in F House. That's the worst part of Stateville. You know, being in there, you know me, I be chilling. I'm a player, bro. I don't be in all that rude, rah-rah shit. I be chilling. I stay in my lane. Motherfuckers know, stay away from me. And a lot of niggas fuck with me. So, you know, I don't worry about shit. I just do me, bro. I move on my own, you know? So being in there like that, I kept my head in them books. That's how I get out of jail. I basically got myself out of jail in a way, you know?
Yeah.
Then, you know, I moved in the cell. My mentor, Samuel Kareem, that's who taught me the law. But I ain't really understanding at first, you know? So he had to really break it down and teach me how to be a man, teach me about economy, politics, life lessons, things of that nature, how to grow up and mature mentally. So when I matured mentally, I started understanding the law and I started understanding the logistics of everything to do what I got to do to get out of jail. So that's when my fight really began. And he pushed me a lot. So with that, I just always stayed focused. Even when I moved out of cell with him, I stayed focused. I got the situations, you know, how jail is. I'm always going up top on visits, commissary all the time. CO's cool with me. So, you know, that bring hatred. So, you know, niggas always want to hate. Niggas always want to say something. But that shit don't bother me, bro.
I want to go back to the, you know, the testimony of like the eyewitness. When you was in jail, like, how did you find out that the witness was blind? Like, did you have like a private investigator or something like that?
No, see, my Samuel mentor Kareem, he a diabetic. So when he was reading my paperwork, he like, man, I ain't got to read it no more. That's your way out of jail. Like, what you mean? He like, man, he lied on the stand. I'm a diabetic. He lying. He can't see. So that's what made me really like, okay. So I got on my lawyers and I ran it through him. So they ran his name through the system. Whole time, he had like 4 or 5 different lawsuits for people not accommodating him for being blind. He needed a guide dog. His landlord denied that. The school ain't want to help him out, give him a tutor because he couldn't see up close or nothing. And he sued Pizza Hut because they ain't want to let him get a job. So that's how everything came up. So when it came up, my lawyer presented it to the states. But the states was like, nah, you gotta wait, you gotta wait. And when you got things like that, the states want to drag their feet because they know they caught and they lie. And instead of them just stand on their job as they should, they don't. So it's like, we in the system. Look at the symbol of justice. It's a blindfold with the scale tipped in the favor. That's how we go into the system as black men. We blind to this system right here. We don't know nothing about the law. We not taught this in school. We taught shit that's gonna make us continue to be economical slaves.
Yeah.
We not taught how to be CEO of Fortune 500 companies, stocks, and real estate, and things of that nature, things that's gonna make us succeed in life. They giving us everything to hold us back. It's a school to prison pipeline, and people don't know that. Because see, I went to Chicago public schools for majority of my time. I went to grammar schools, and I went to Julian, got kicked up out of there. Went to CVS, got kicked up out of there. Then I went to alternative school. Now I went to suburban school because I couldn't be in CPS no more. Just for being in school and fighting. You know how niggas be hating, you know, I'm fucking with they hoes and shit like that. So, you know, we fighting and shit like that. But, you know, that's typical teenager shit, you know. And when I went to when I went to suburban school, that's when I understood the difference in the teachings and how people are taught, which is why people more out there are more successful than the people in the city, because the way the teachings is, they give you more opportunities. Yeah. In the city, they don't give you these opportunities. They don't teach you nothing for real. You just go to school, you either gonna get some good grades or you pass with a C and you make it out. But there's no plan. They don't create future plans for us. And that's the problem within the school system. Why do you think so many kids dropping out? So many kids don't want to go to school. Because for what? What they going to school for? There's no opportunity. And it's like a lot of people be want to say, oh, they want to stop the violence, or they want to take the guns out the kids' hand, but you got to replace that gun with an opportunity to take the kids out the streets. They ain't got no hope. They ain't got nothing to look up to. Everybody that working 9 to 5, they struggling. But everybody that's in the streets, they living a life that they want to live. Kids ain't got nobody to look up to. They look up to these rappers. These rappers living a lie. I know these rappers. They living a lie. Everybody ain't who they say they is, for real, for real.
I ain't gonna lie, like, I know for a fact what you saying about the school's true, because I had a similar situation. Like, I went to school in the city, in the hood, and then I went to school out in Aurora.
Right.
And it's like a night and day difference type shit. Like,
Right.
it's like as far as like what they teach, they got classes that's preparing you for life outside of school. Like they got classes where it's like, all right, you do this, you be a licensed barber when you leave. You do this, you gonna be a mechanic. You do this, you gonna be this. You do this, you be a chef. And it's like, dang, like they ain't teaching us nothing like that in our school. Like I can honestly say, like to this day, I don't know what I use from school. Like the stuff that was beneficial in school that they taught me, my mama had taught me that before I even got to school, like how to count, how to read. So it was like, I don't know what they taught me that I'm using today for real.
You really don't know. Like when I was in jail, my mentor, he gave me something called the Willie Lynch letter. Anybody that never read it, just Google the Willie Lynch letter. When I read it, I felt so stupid as a black person because we was depicted so way back then on how they can manipulate us with these things. And everything that they had back then, they use it right now to manipulate us and trick our mind into believing that this the way of life, but really it's not. In a way, these people, the city can really stop the crime and stop the shit that's going on. But look at what they did. They took Larry Hoover out the streets. Why? Because he was powerful mentally. From jail, he made a million men go march, go vote. That's powerful. They don't want us to get into politics. They don't want us to know that other side because the other side brings us power. Every politician that basically been in office, what have we really benefited from them being in office? They give us a lot of broken promises. They get in office, don't do nothing. Out of all the politicians that I know, Kim Fox the only person that has done something.
Shit, Trump just said he's gonna give us some shoes. Like,
shit.
That's like a slap in the face for real. Like,
Trump put money in guys' hand. They love Trump, you know, but but America, the America that we live in, it runs off controversy. We had a president that say, "I'll grab it by the pussy."
Oh, bro.
And he still made president because they kept him in the news every day. They kept him relevant. They made people say, damn, we're just going to go with him. And more people thought like, oh, because they look at Trump as a racist, okay, Trump going to stand out on the black people, don't give the black people opportunities. The whole time, Trump was creating jobs and doing things like that. And, you know, to feel like everybody feel like, you know, the best thing we did have was Obama. I was locked up for basically most of his time in office. So I can't really tell you what benefited because, you know, in jail, we don't really have TVs like that coming throughout the county and stuff. You know, once you get to the prison, you get TVs and all that. But another time, I don't know nothing about politics yet. So I didn't understand the dynamics of the things that Obama was doing for us as black people. And at the same time, we just be wanting to get treated equal. But at the same time, we got to learn how to build ourselves up because we our biggest downfall. Don't no black person want to see the next black person doing good. Everybody want to hate everybody. Everybody want to just kill everybody. Everybody don't want to see the next person doing good. So we bring ourselves down. So until we come together and realize the things that we doing and we plan into the system favor, then we going to be where we stuck at. But me personally, I know that being in jail and the things that I went to mentally and emotionally, I found the way to make it out. So what I'm doing now is I'm creating opportunities for people to make it out. I got out of jail with nothing. People ain't give me nothing. Everybody, oh, he gonna be rich, he gonna be rich. Yeah, one day. But getting out of jail now, what'd you give me? Nothing. I'm right back in the streets. I can go back to the streets. I can go back to doing whatever. I can go do illegal things, everything, but I choose not to. Because I don't want to go back to that place. Everybody, they try to feel like they lighten up the laws and let guys out. You letting the low-level offenders out. They ain't learned their lesson. They don't understand that. Me, the guys behind that wall, Pontiac, Menard, Lawrence, we got our lives taken from us. We weren't supposed to get out of jail. I'm the youngest person to get out of jail. I got out of jail 12 and a half years. Everybody else to get out of jail takes 20 to 30 years. So I'm one of the ones that made it out. It's basically like I'm a prophet. But look at what I've been doing since I've been home. I've been advocating for these guys in jail. Every interview, I ain't talking about no street shit. I don't care about that. I'm not chasing that. What I'm talking about that for? I don't do no arguing with nobody. I don't do none of that. I'm focused on getting these guys up out of jail. I'm focused on making a positive change and standing on things that I promised them guys in jail. Because when I got out of jail and they heard my interviews, I get jail calls all day from everywhere. Everybody all over the city. Everybody say, man, you gave us hope. But is they homies giving them hope? They block giving them hope? Nah. Everybody out there thinking all this shit cool, chasing that shit. What you chasing that shit for? Everybody post their shit all on the internet. Guns and all this and all that. You chasing that shit for what? That shit gonna get you in jail in a million years. Niggas ain't gonna send no nigga no money, man. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing for them. Your mama gonna be trying to pay a $50,000 lawyer that's gonna fuck her over. You still gonna be sent to jail with a million years. My first lawyer was $50,000. My second lawyer was $20,000. I still stuck in jail. But when I got in them books and I learned that law, that's what got me up out of jail. I stayed focused. I was determined. Even when I was in jail, guys like, all this, all that. Oh, man, you ain't no kind of, I don't need to do all that, man. I'm my own man. I'm going to stand on my own. I'm going to fight. I'm going to win. I'm going to lose. At the end of the day, I'm me. Can't nobody take away who I am. In jail, I never betrayed to be nothing that I ain't. I'm humble. I'm laid back. I be to the money. I be to the female. That's my life. All that other shit, I don't do all that, bro. And I stayed focused. That's how I got up out of there. So since I've been home, that's been my mission to get them guys up out of jail. That's what I've been doing. I've been sitting down with politicians. I'm trying to set up things to sit down with the mayors, the governor, everything, because don't nobody know we go through in jail. When you in Stateville more like black people, so we kind of can relate to the officers. But they still treat us like inmates. It's still fucked up. Look at the living conditions. We can't even drink no water. You need water for your body. You can't even drink no water. It's brown. The food horrible. You got birds and roaches and shit all over your food. Who want to eat that? We go to commissary once a month. What's some gas station food gonna do for a grown-ass man when he don't want to eat the cafeteria food? We gotta eat that every day. What about the guys that's less fortunate that ain't got nothing? Because since my whole time in jail, I took care of the jails from in jail. I give a motherfucker my last. That's just me. Because I don't look down on no nigga, man.
That's so.
Just because I got what I got coming in from my support, my family and my friends, if I didn't have them, I wouldn't have had nothing. I got locked up. I was doing good for myself. I had a lot of shit going on, but when I went to jail, that shit faded. When I first got locked up, streets, everybody come to see me, visit me, writing me, shouting me out, everything. When I got that time, motherfuckers gone. Motherfuckers forget about you. But when you come on, everybody, oh, bro this, bro that. Keep it moving. Man, link up. Keep it on FaceTime. I ain't trying to kick it for real, for real. It ain't no bad blood. I went to jail for them. I don't expect nothing from them. But the people that was there for me, I appreciate them. I love them. My brothers, I do whatever for them, you know? People don't understand that, you know, we coming from where we come from. We all come from the streets. Whether you from the low end to the hundreds to the birds, we all in the same struggle. We doing the same shit. We all trying to make it like the next man trying to make it. But when you be in them jails, bro, you build better bonds with guys in jail than your own guys. Guys come home right now, don't even want to mess with their guy. They go rock with some other guys. That's why guys get into each other and they come home. When I was in jail, you ain't take care of me. You out here tricking off all this money, flashing all this class, tricking off on the female. You ain't give me nothing. That's what goes on. But the part that I really want to make the world understand is that the mental trauma that we go through in jail, like being a Menard. I went to Menard, did 6 months straight and said, you ain't got no phone, barely get a yard a week. You locked behind a steel door. It's 100 degrees outside. It's 120 degrees in the cell. You know how many guys that died in the cell from heat strokes? You get into it with the police over anything, they gonna pull you off camera, take you in the room and beat you. Teeth out, dreads out, broken ribs, everything. They killed my homie Michael. Beat him, swole him up. Everything about him, killed him. He was dead for months. Family didn't even know, bro.
Yeah.
But people don't know that. People don't know in jail. I just seen guys lose hope, kill a celly. Ain't got nothing to lose. I lost my last pill. Fuck it, it's over with. That's how real it get. We be out there every day in them jails, man. Motherfucker run around 1,009. Cause you locking us in the cage, you locking us in the cell like caged animals. So when you find that out, how you think we gonna react?
Same way.
Cause we go at it with each other, but we also go at it with the police. Cause this is who we taking out our frustration on. And everybody feel like, oh, we wrong. Y'all know what the police do to us? Spray mace in the air, just for no reason. We choking. People having asthma attacks, no medical attention. They come through beating the bars for no reason. Orange Crush come. You been to prison? You know what Orange Crush is. Come get you 5, 6 in the morning. Everybody know you wake up, you got to piss. Ain't no pissing. Cut all the water off. Cuff up, strip naked. Walk you outside. It's 0 degrees outside. They walk you outside with just a button-up shirt and some pants on. Leave you in the gym room with the door wide open. It's like you sitting outside, freezing for 6 hours, 4, 5, 6 hours. Your hands cuffed behind your back. Can't use the bathroom, nothing. You say anything, I want to use the bathroom, they're going to pull you inside. They're going to beat you. But that's what goes on. You put us in these prisons all down south, it's all racist people. I'm not saying all white people are racist. I met a lot of good white people. But you do have racist white people, let's be honest. And this is what they put us around to break us mentally. A lot of guys mentally, especially in Pontiac, mentally, they ain't never coming back, bro. How you think mothers feel to see their sons? They ain't even talk to their sons. They sons on suicide. I've been on suicide watch plenty of times. Suicide, try to overdose, cut myself, everything, because you lose hope. People think, oh, he weak. No. You weren't in that cell. You weren't going through what we go through. You don't know our pain. You don't know our struggle. I done watched guys watch their kids grow up through free print pictures. Ain't never even touched their sons, nothing. You send us 8 hours downstate. Man, mama could barely get to work. How the hell she gonna come see you 8 hours, man? Your girl got 2, 3 kids. How she gonna bring them all the way down to 8 hours just to see you for 1 hour? It don't make no sense. They do everything to cut us off from the free world to make us miserable, mentally and emotionally. And that mess with a person, bro. Like right now, since I've been free, I still don't feel free. Every time I'm in Chicago, I feel like I'm still in jail. I'm caged, paranoid, but I still move like I'm in jail. Everything, watch over my shoulder, can't talk to nobody, can't trust nobody. You don't know what a person on. It messes you up mentally. And me personally, I can never really feel free knowing that a lot of guys in that jail wrongfully convicted. They ain't do a lot of shit, bro. You look at King Talk, Killer Ward, Cordarius Lawrence. His witnesses got on the stand and said, man, the police made us say this. It wasn't him. Still gave him 100 years. We got a little less in Rico from the pocket. You know, Rico Clark, Lester Owens. Both of they police. He been sued for $12 million for coercive witnesses and tampering with witnesses. But the highest paid sergeant on the force just recently retired, forced to retire. Why them boys ain't up out of jail yet? They got affidavits from their witnesses saying the police made me say this. Why they not out of jail yet? The system gonna hold that. Everybody look at Kim Fox as a bad person, but when they do get to her, she gonna read over it, and she gonna see it, and let them go. And everybody look at her like she a bad person. No, she doing what the justice system's supposed to be, is justice. And it goes back to what I say, look at the similar justice. The scale tipped in the favor. When we go to trial, I can go back to the streets, I can go back to doing whatever, I can go do illegal things, everything, but I choose not to. Because I don't want to go back to that place. Everybody, they try to feel like they lighten up the laws and let guys out. You letting the low-level offenders out. They ain't learn their lesson. They don't understand that. Me, the guys behind that wall, Pontiac, Menard, Lawrence, we got our lives taken from us. We weren't supposed to get out of jail. I'm the youngest person to get out of jail. I got out of jail 12 and a half years. Everybody else to get out of jail takes 20 to 30 years. So I'm one of the ones that made it out. It's basically like I'm a prophet. But look at what I've been doing since I've been home. I've been advocating for these guys in jail every interview. I ain't talking about no street shit. I don't care about that. I'm not chasing that. What I'm talking about that for? I don't do no arguing with nobody. I don't do none of that. I'm focused on getting these guys up out of jail. I'm focused on making a positive change and standing on things that I promised them guys in jail. Because when I got out of jail and they heard my interviews, I get jail calls all day from everywhere. Everybody all over the city. Everybody say, man, you gave us hope. But it's they homies giving them hope, they block giving them hope. Nah. Everybody out there thinking all this shit cool, chasing that shit. What you chasing that shit for? Everybody post their shit all on the internet, guns and all this and all that. You chasing that shit for what? That shit gonna get you in jail in a million years. Niggas ain't gonna send them nigga no money, man. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing for them. Your mama gonna be trying to pay a $50,000 lawyer that's gonna fuck her over. You still gonna be sent to jail in a million years. My first lawyer was $50,000. My second lawyer was $20,000. I still stuck in jail. But when I got in them books and I learned that law, that's what got me up out of jail. I stayed focused. I was determined. Even when I was in jail, guys like, all this, all that. Oh, man, you ain't no kind of, I don't need to do all that, man. I'm my own man. I'm going to stand on my own. I'm going to fight. I'm going to win. I'm going to lose. At the end of the day, I'm me. Can't nobody take away who I am. In jail, I never betrayed to be nothing that I ain't. I'm humble, I'm laid back. I be to the money, I be to the female. That's my life. All that other shit, I don't do all that, bro. And I stayed focused. That's how I got up out of there. So since I've been home, that's been my mission, to get them guys up out of jail. That's what I've been doing. I've been sitting down with politicians. I'm trying to set up things to sit down with the mayors, the governor, everything, because don't nobody know we go through in jail. When you in Stateville more like black people. So we kind of can relate to the officers, but they still treat us like inmates. It's still fucked up. Look at the living conditions. We can't even drink no water. You need water for your body. You can't even drink no water. It's brown. The food horrible. You got birds and roaches and shit all over your food. Who want to eat that? We go to commissary once a month. What's some gas station food gonna do for a grown-ass man when he don't want to eat the cafeteria food? We gotta eat that every day. What about the guys that's less fortunate that ain't got nothing? Because since my whole time in jail, I took care of the jails from in jail. I give a motherfucker my last. That's just me. Because I don't look down on no nigga, man.
That's all.
Just because I got what I got coming in from my support, my family and my friends, if I didn't have them, I wouldn't have nothing. I got locked up. I was doing good for myself. I had a lot of shit going on, but when I went to jail, that shit faded. When I first got locked up, streets, everybody come to see me, visit me, write me, shout me out, everything. When I got that time, motherfuckers gone. Motherfuckers forget about you. But when you come on, everybody, oh, bro this, bro that. Keep it moving. Man, link up. Keep it on FaceTime. I ain't trying to kick it for real, for real. It ain't no bad blood. I went to jail for them. I don't expect nothing from them. But the people that was there for me, I appreciate them. I love them. My brothers, I do whatever for them, you know? People don't understand that, you know, we coming from where we come from. We all come from the streets. Whether you from the low end to the hundreds to the birds, we all in the same struggle. We doing the same shit. We all trying to make it like the next man trying to make it. But when you be in them jails, bro, you build better bonds with guys in jail than your own guys. Guys come home right now, don't even want to mess with their guy. They go rock with some other guys. That's why guys get into each other and they come home. When I was in jail, you ain't take care of me. You out here tricking off all this money, flashing all this class, tricking off on the female. You ain't give me nothing. That's what goes on. But the part that I really want to make the world understand is that the mental trauma that we go through in jail, like being a Menard. I went to Menard, did 6 months straight and said, you ain't got no phone, barely get a yard a week. You locked behind a steel door. It's 100 degrees outside. It's 120 degrees in the cell. You know how many guys that died in the cell from heat strokes? You get into it with the police over anything, they gonna pull you off camera, take you in the room and beat you. Teeth out, dreads out, broken ribs, everything. They killed my homie Michael. Beat him, swole him up. Everything about him, killed him. He was dead for months. Family didn't even know, bro.
Yeah.
But people don't know that. People don't know in jail. I just seen guys lose hope, kill a celly. Ain't got nothing to lose. I lost my last pill. Fuck it, it's over with. That's how it really get. We be out there every day in them jails, man. Motherfucker run around 1,009. Cause you locking us in the cage, you locking us in the cell like caged animals. So when you find us out, how you think we gonna react?
Same way.
Cause we go at it with each other, but we also go at it with the police. Cause this is who we taking out our frustration on. And everybody feel like, oh, we wrong. Y'all know what the police do to us? Spray mace in the air, just for no reason. We choking. People having asthma attacks, no medical attention. They come through beating the bars for no reason. Orange Crush come. You been to prison? You know what Orange Crush is. Come get you 5, 6 in the morning. Everybody know you wake up, you got to piss. Ain't no pissing. Cut all the water off. Cuff up, strip naked. Walk you outside. It's 0 degrees outside. They walk you outside with just a button-up shirt and some pants on. Leave you in the gym room with the door wide open. It's like you sitting outside. Freezing for 6 hours, 4, 5, 6 hours. Your hands cuffed behind your back. Can't use the bathroom, nothing. You say anything, I don't want to use the bathroom, they're going to pull you to the side, they're going to beat you. The odds is favorable to the prosecution, but my life on the line. So why is it favorable to you? Why it ain't even? Why it ain't favorable to me? We get grand jury indicted. You got 20 people here on one side of the story. Of course they gonna grand jury indict us. We don't got nobody in there to offend us, so why not change that in legislation?
Yeah, that's crazy, because with that, you can't even see what's going on, right? You just gotta go based off what they told you.
Yeah. If I sit up here and say, oh, this person did this person did that, you gonna believe it. But if somebody was offending this person, say, no, what evidence you got? What that witness said, let's all talk to this witness. Then it won't end up like that. So now you in the system, now you fight for your life. We can account it, we don't know nothing. They know what they doing. Everybody running around, everybody off drugs and want to sing songs, man. It don't get real till you get to that prison. When you get to that prison, it get real. Because now you dealing with grown men, guys that got real life sentences. They ain't never coming home. They don't care about life. They wake up mad. They wake up when to kill somebody. But how can you blame them? They miserable. They got their life taken away from them. To know you wake up every day knowing I'm slowly dying. I got to sit here every day with nothing to do. And the Constitution say we supposed to be rehabilitated. That's what a prison is for, to rehabilitate you. But there's no rehabilitative programs in a max prison or medium prison. They keep him in the minimum prison. If he caught a case, he got 60 days, 6 months, a year. You give him an opportunity to be rehabilitated. What about the guy that's doing long sentences? He do 10, 12 years, he got to touch with life. He got to come home to nothing. No trades, no education, no nothing. So when he come home, what you think he gonna do? He gonna go back to what he know. Because he can't get no good job. $15 an hour, that ain't gonna even cover his rent, a car. He gotta eat. But why y'all not putting things in the prison to teach us trades on plumbing, electrician, real estate, trucking, things of that nature, stocks or something? Something that's gonna build a person up. Where we come from, if you're not rapping or playing sports, you don't make it out. Nobody make it out.
So, you know, your time in jail, like, did you spend a lot of it in a law library? Or like, because I know you said you worked on getting yourself out.
Yeah. My first few years, I ain't gonna lie, I just had my feet kicked up, watching TV, on the phone all day, eating commissary, feeling like, I got a lawyer there to take care of it. That's everybody mentality.
But ain't nobody gonna want your freedom more than you want it.
Exactly. So when you actually buckle down and understand your freedom and how to get to your freedom, you hit different, you'll fight different.
Yeah.
I've been telling everybody that's been calling me, man, bro, help me out, just send the paperwork, bro. I'm getting guys lawyers with nothing. I'm getting to take their case pro bono for free because I'm showing them, look, he wrongfully convicted. They gonna take that case, they gonna get that person out. They gonna help that person. But that's my mission, that's my goal. Because I understand my purpose in life. I understand what I'm worth to life. A lot of people don't understand it. You ask a lot of people, what's your purpose? They're gonna be like, shit, honestly, I don't know. What's your worth? Shit, honestly, I don't know. Because what do they have? They don't have nothing. Everybody look at us as gang bangers, as this, as that. But if you come up how we come up, look at it. It said we supposed to be judged by a jury of our peers. You put 12 people on the stand, they ain't never been to the north, east, south, or west side of Chicago. How the hell you gonna understand my circumstances in this situation that happened? Even when I was in Lawrence and Menard, they say, oh, just because he was blind didn't mean you didn't do it. These are the same people that get on the stand and judge us and find us guilty. So when they mad, just because we sitting in that chair, we guilty. Just because we charged with it, we guilty. That's not how the law should work.
Yeah, it's my bad, because but it's a lot of people in jail that shouldn't be in there. Like,
no, it shouldn't.
And
it shouldn't.
Innocent people, and there's people who like literally like mentally, they just not supposed to be in jail. They're supposed to be somewhere else. Like I done run across people who like after talking to them within like 2 minutes, I knew for a fact you shouldn't be here. You know, it's like you got a real mental issue type shit.
Right.
Like, so do you feel like they take advantage of just anybody? Like, it's just far as making money off of people?
Yeah, man. Look how much money they make off us, man. They make a lot of money off just sitting us in that cell. Without a prison in Illinois, it's like the economy, they money go down because they basically being funded to keep us in prison. They don't care to help us. Nobody cares to help us. Nobody understands what we go through in jail. I heard real grown men cry, killers cry, tough people cry, gangsters cry, because it hurt. But you don't understand that pain until you really going through it. Your life get taken from you. I was in jail, I lost all my friends, man. I came home to really no friends, bro. Came home just a brother and just a few homies. Got nobody, bro. That shit hurt. Because when I came home, everybody I planned my life around gone. So it hurt you, it hit different.
When you say gone, are you saying like gone, like passed away? Or
yeah,
gone?
Passed away. Lost my grandfather, lost everything. So coming home, it's kind of hard to focus. It's kind of hard to stay on track, but I understand who I'm doing it for, bro. And I'm doing it with not much help. But shit, hey, I'm gonna make it happen. Cause I know what them guys going through in that jail. I ain't doing this shit for no clout, no street fame, no nothing. They can have that shit. That shit don't get you nowhere, man. You go to jail, they gonna say free for a while, then they forget about you. You die, they gonna cry about you, post about you, start merching it on your name. We go through all this shit like shit. Look at D Rose, our best sergeant. He locked up for something he didn't do. They just went off his name in the streets. So bam, now he locked up, life taken away from him. But it's like shit, damn, that's just crazy, bro. You got Mark Scott in there, you had Darnell Wilson, Raymond Youngblood, all of them are part of something. They come from the PCs, the low end of projects. They got convicted on some officers nicknamed the Skull Crab Crew. So if you Google Chicago police officers nicknamed the Skull Crab Crew, it's gonna pop up. It's a crew of officers going around and serving drugs to the projects and arresting guys, bogus and things like that. And they put them in jail. Them guys were gone 20-something years. Why ain't you let them off? You got Jodell Ford, you look at him. He been gone. He did like damn near 30 years for something he didn't do because the police, John Burge and them torturing his witnesses and made his witness tell on him. But damn, look at what he do. You got so many people, bro. You got Marcellus French in there. He locked up for something he ain't do. You got Jerome Crabb. He locked up for something he ain't do. I can go on and on, bro. That's how messed up it is. Jeremy Rodriguez, Germ, from the Burbs. This is what you got, bro. This what go on, you know? And they just hold us in that captive and shit. It really don't be no way out, bro. It's like you gotta really create a way out, and the way they make it, the way they create it, it's hard to get up out of there. They really don't care, the system don't care. So when people hear this, they need to understand, like, damn, this is what these guys really go through. Yeah, this is what we really go through. I done watched guys lose hope, grab that rope. I done watched a guy climb up the 10 gallon and let go. Head splattered like a watermelon. It's no hope. And that's what goes on in jail. And people don't understand, all these guys out here talking about, oh, free this person, all these rappers with all this money, but your guys in jail starving, for real, for real. That's the truth. I could put you on the phone with a lot of these rapping ass niggas' friends. They gonna tell you, I ain't got no lawyer. I'm in his commissary. It's the truth.
When you say like rapping niggas, do you mean like mainstream rappers or rappers that like actually got the funds to take care of their people? And
Yeah, they know what I'm talking about.
So, you know, did you see the interview I did with Cairo from No Limit?
Yeah, I saw it.
Like, what do you think about like the things he was saying? Because, you know, a lot of people, it's like two, like when that interview dropped, it was two different sides. Some people understood the struggle and understood like where he was speaking from. And then some people was looking at it like, oh, y'all grown man, stop looking for like a sponsor type shit. So I want to ask, like, how did you feel? Knowing what you know and seeing what you saying on the other end.
I mean, honestly, that's their business, you know?
No, not even about like them specifically. I'm just saying like the message he got, like, you know, like.
It's a true message. He spoke from a place of truth.
Yeah.
When we out in the hood, we out doing these things, you got guys that's locked up for their hood, for doing things for their hood. You got people that's people real friends. If you got the funds to do it, take care of your guys. It hurt you to send your guys, all your guys, $100, $200 a month. Blow that on jewelry, cars, bags, and trips, and strip clubs, and all that. Your guys ain't worth $100, $200. Because when you call them, they coming. So these should be the same guys you take care of. But a lot of people don't understand that. They think that shit fun. They think that shit cool. Ask how many guys they got out of jail. Ask how many guys really took care of them. Took care of them their whole beat. I ain't talking about a year or two. I'm talking about 5 to 10 years, 10 to 15 years. They gonna tell you, nah, they want to take care of me. They want doing this for me. But they gonna keep it real. But you got a lot of guys come home and be like, man, I can expose them, or I could come home and ride the wave and just be around them. Because a lot of guys, they don't be wanting to tell the truth. So when Cairo did that interview, he told the truth. From what they experienced in their area. I can't tell you about their area, only he can.
Yeah.
So when you go off what he said, that's what he said. That's what he said. You know, I stay out of a lot of that shit. I know the truth about a lot of shit, but I stay out of it. It ain't my business.
Do you think more people like coming forth and like, you know, speaking their truth and let people know the real will prevent a lot of people from making the wrong decision for the wrong people?
You say what?
Like, do you feel like if more people came and, you know, gave their stories and gave the real on, like, how shit really be when you get locked up, a lot of people who, like, you know, like, crash out for niggas or do this for niggas wouldn't be, you know, too willing to do certain things?
Yeah, because sometimes reality might hit you. Like, damn, I go to jail for this block. What I'm gonna get? Life sentence. No money on the commissary. Guys don't even call guys' mama just at least check up. It ain't even about the money. Call to check up on my mama, man, my grandma, my auntie, my sister, my brother, my little brothers and, you know, sisters, shit like that. My kids. Can't even do that. I'm writing no letter. What it cost? $2, $3 to send 20 pictures? Send them that, man. A lot of guys don't understand. Go on and send your homies some pictures, man. Let them know y'all still love them. Let them know y'all still got them. Because that shit hurt. When niggas get on the phone, oh, man, bro, we was just in the strip club. They just 220, 30,000. He just missed commissary. How is that possible? So it's like we go through shit within our own self, you know? So it's like, in a way, it's like you fighting the system and you fighting your own guys. But a lot of guys don't realize this till they go to jail. They do them short times, be like, oh yeah, my niggas love me. I'll do that long time. Do that shit that really hurt. When you miss out, watching your kids grow up, watching your mama grow up. You know how many guys just sit there be so lost because they lost their mama? That's all they had. A lot of guys' mama got drove crazy, stressed out, died from just stressing about their baby in jail. It's a lot of niggas that just ain't gonna make it out. It's sad to say they ain't gonna make it out. But it's how they case design. It's how the police created things. It's the nature of jail. Shit can go up. Guys can lose their life. That shit real. That shit ain't for play in jail, bro. That shit for real, especially in Manal. That shit real, bro. And people don't understand that we fight each other and we fight the police. How the fuck can you win in the system? How can you win with some shit like that? People don't understand that.
And if niggas wasn't fighting each other, you probably actually, not probably, you could win. Because, you know, as people, we stronger together than separated. Like, I don't know, you probably wasn't out when they was doing all the looting and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, that alone showed you who really got the power. You know, it's like, because when everybody just said, fuck the laws and do what they wanted to do, they couldn't do shit. Like, we in an area like this, how this shit looks secure and shut down, they couldn't shut this bitch down.
See, it was cool we tore up our communities. When you came here fuck with their communities, oh, no.
No, they was here too.
No, I'm saying, when you came down here, now, what y'all want?
It took some time, but they definitely cleared it up.
Yeah, it took some time, but hey, what y'all want? You know, that's what go on, though. And that's what I be telling you, bro. Like, people don't understand that shit, bro. That shit really real. And the life we live, man, that shit, you could be here today and gone tomorrow. Motherfucker really don't care.
So what you about to say?
I say, just look at what's going on. Everything is like, the shit that really shouldn't be cool is cool. Ain't no more loyalty for real. Ain't no more real niggas. When they say real niggas dead on jail, that's the truth. The realest niggas really in that jail, bro. The realest niggas really is dead, bro. Niggas come home, niggas embracing rats. Doing interviews with rats. I saw interviews. Oh, you got this interview with this guy. Oh my God, that's legendary. Fuck a rat legendary, man. That shit's sick, bro. But these guys chasing that shit for likes and clout. That ain't the way we came, my man. It's a new day and age, you know. I come home to this shit, it's just like, the fuck is this? When I went in and went like this, bro, it was loyalty. Everybody was still together. We was still guys. It's cool to backdoor your homie, slam your homie out for a gun.
Shit crazy.
Because he fucked your bitch. You be like, damn. But this is what we have going on within each other. But to me, the bigger picture is defeating the system. Making the world know that this what goes on in the system. Just because we convicted of a crime don't mean that you treat us inhumane. Don't nobody want to get treated like that, bro. Them police come to your cell at random, tear your shit up, throw pictures away, rip paperwork up. This is my freedom. What the fuck you just ripped my freedom up for and flush it down the toilet? Just because? Because I ain't move when you said move? For no reason, just beat my ass. Knock teeth out, kill you, disfigure you. And there's nothing you can do about it. mentally, that shit'll fuck a nigga up, bro. And people don't understand that shit. That's what we go through. It's the logistics of the situation, bro. And it's like I told you, I come home to nothing. But I'm finding a way, some way, somehow. I ain't got to go back to nothing. It's going to work out for me. I just got to stay solid and stay focused, bro.
I had a question, you know, like with all that you've been through and, you know, the pain that you suffered, been in jail for all that time, like, is it any amount of money that could make it right?
Nah, it's really not. Because what I lost is a peace of mind. I lost a part of my heart, like my emotions, like real life, I'm numb. A lot of shit that should bother me don't even bother me. A lot of times I be finding myself zoned out, lost. It's like I'm not here. That's how fucked up it is, and that way it fuck you up mentally like that. Where it's like I'm not here. For the littlest thing, I'm ready to snap. For me to feel free, for me to be free and don't feel free, you know something fucked up with me.
Is there ever times where like when you first came home, was it hard for you to sleep thinking like it was a dream?
I ain't sleep for like a week straight.
Was it because you thought like you was gonna wake up and be in jail? Or you don't know why?
Shit, that, just being in the rap, just shit. That shit bother you, bro. I ain't want to sleep in the jail. I had to take medication just to go to sleep, bro. It's the only way I can sleep. Because in jail, it's hard to sleep. Look what you're around. You're around a bunch of people that's miserable, complaining, and don't give a fuck, and they be acting like little mamas, like that shit. I'm around grown ass man, but who am I to tell them how to act? Because they going through what they going through. That's their own mental trauma. All I could do is not judge and be like, show life, bro, you know? But that's what I'm doing now, though. I'm helping. And everybody that's listening, everybody want to help, that's what you support. Don't support me with no street shit. I don't care about that, man, you know? I am who I am. It is what it is. Support me helping these guys home. Support me trying to change the system. That's how you support me and these guys that's in jail. This is for all the black mothers and the black families that's going through this, because at the end of the day, they locked up too. That shit hurt them. When your family leave out that vision room, that's like the hardest thing ever. Anybody that ever get constant amount of visits, even just that one visit, whoever leaving from them family-wise, they gonna cry. Cause they say, damn, I might not could hug him again. That yard can go up, he could lose his life. That yard can go up, he could take a life. Just for defending himself, or just be like, shit, I don't care. And that's what go on in jail, bro. And people don't understand that though, you know? So me personally, that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to make change. Right now I'm creating a non-for-profit called Surviving the Struggle, because I want to give guys the opportunity to say they survive that struggle. Even when you're free, it's still a struggle, mentally, emotionally, and financially. So me creating this platform, I want to create this non-for-profit to give guys that's coming home from jail jobs, doing construction, doing trucking, doing stocks, doing technology, plumbing, electrician, things of that nature, things that can actually get them ahead in life. I want to start a rehabilitation center for guys that really don't have nowhere to go that come home from jail as well. Even homeless people. Clean them up, help them out, put them in rehab, put them in some classes, whatever their strong suit is, and reintroduce them into society, because don't nobody care about them either. They just on the streets. Yeah, they might be the reason that their life went downhill, but sometimes you don't understand what a person actually went through to make his life go downhill. People might think that, oh, he did drugs as a choice. Sometimes the things that we go through, we don't have no way to heal ourselves, so we self-medicate. That's why everybody off drugs now. Hey, I don't want to feel nothing. You off 7, 8 drugs. What the fuck you need to be off 7, 8 drugs for? But I can't tell him how to feel. Can't nobody else tell him how to feel. That man lost his brother, his friend, his mama, everything. So when they mad, I don't got nothing to live for. I don't get no fuck. It is what it is. That's why the city is how it is, because shit, there's no hope. That's what we in. That's what we go through, bro. But people don't understand our struggle. Everybody looking from the outside in. Ain't nobody really took the time to step into the inside to really understand what we go through mentally. Just now, Black people starting to get help, mental health, and do things like that because we really fucked up. I got PTSD. I'm bipolar. They told me I have a warlike mind frame. When we could walk past a dead body, be like, no, it's a dead body. That's not normal, bro. We wake up and just go kill a motherfucker. That ain't normal, bro. Mentally, something gone in us, and people don't understand that. So when you got a lot of people come home from jail too, they lost. You lose a part of you in jail. Some people, you know, they getting it together, but people that did a long time in jail, they'll tell you, nah, mentally sometimes, bro, I ain't even right. I ain't even here. Guys just be want a peace of mind. It's hard to get a peace of mind. How can you get a peace of mind when part of that shit been took from you? You know? So it's like me, like I say, me starting this non-for-profit, I'm also starting a podcast called Justice is Blind. So anybody that's wrongfully convicted or people want to talk about what they going through in jail, just hit me up on Instagram. King Chucky, KINGCHUCKY _ free to real, FREEDAREAL. Just hit me up in the inbox. I answer every inbox. They call me through that shit. I'm allow them the opportunity to call from jail and expose their situation or how they wrongfully convicted or how they being treated in jail, because once the world hear more about from so many people that what we go through, and it's just not only for Illinois, you call me from all over, I'm gonna allow you and give you a platform to expose what's going on so we can get more help while we in jail, because in jail we hopeless, we don't have no help, we don't have no voice. I'm basically the voice for the jail. I ain't saying I'm the voice, I ain't chasing that shit, but yeah, but.
So, you know, like, what's some of the things you've seen that because you know, you talk about the conditions and how they drive people sometimes. Like, what's some of the things you've seen that jail people do? Because I done heard people taking like paper clips and sticking them up their veins, or just doing crazy shit just to move on.
Guys that slit their wrists just to go to the naked room or just to go jack up to a female or just like shit. They don't get no fuck. They slit their wrist, they stick safety pants in their shit, they stick a bone in their dick hole. God damn it, I've seen guys cut their stomach up and rip their intestines out. Guys playing with real shit and pets. You think that's normal? Jail,
it's really like some monkey shit.
Jail, because look how they being treated. They being treated how the fuck they treat monkeys. So when you being treated like an animal, they turn into animals. And now they so out of control, now they trying to get control back. Now the police scared, now they like, shit. Because back then, you know, the older guy, they had structure, they listen, they go to their guys, like, man, shut that down. But now, young motherfuckers coming to them joints, man, they ain't trying to hit that shit. Count. It's a goof ass on. Spit in his face, throw shit on them. Throw shit on the police. That ain't normal. But somewhere down along the line, it's cool. It's normal now. Everything that was abnormal is normal now. So that place could really fuck you up, and it's designed to fuck you up, and not too many people make it out with their peace of mind, with their emotions, without being numb. People don't have no help, bro. And that's what I'm offering. I'm offering help because I want to get them guys up out of jail. Even guys that may have done their crime and admitted to doing their crime. Get them a second chance at life. Gone 20, 30 years, go and get them in a second chance. See what it's really about. More guys that get out after that long really don't reoffend. Because they want to live life now. They miss their whole life. I miss my whole 20s. I didn't enjoy none of that. Nothing. This would be my first birthday that I get to enjoy. I enjoy my first Christmas. And it's like, that felt good.
How you feel about the people who actually done did like 10 years, came home, and still like nothing changed? Like, do you think it's like nothing that would change them at that point?
Yeah, opportunity. Like I say, you in jail, it's no opportunities. I'm coming home the same way I went in, I'm coming home the same way. Some people do take the initiative to say, man, I don't want to be on that no more. Let me get in these books, man, let me learn. But most of the guys, they are illiterate. They don't even know how to read or write. And I'm not speaking down on them, but it's the truth. They don't know. Nobody's there to teach them. Nobody's there to help them. But if they did have help and they was be able to comprehend the things that they going through and how to have a second chance at life without reoffending, then maybe so many people wouldn't reoffend. So that's something that could also happen. Get more help to them guys in jail, create more programs, do more things. You know, and I'm doing this interview, I'm speaking the truth. I ain't finna sit on here and be all proper and all trying to paint a picture. Nah, I'm gonna tell you the truth. This me, this who I am. I'm speaking from a place of experience. Because I actually been through that shit. And that shit hurt. That shit fuck you up. That shit is like, at this point, shit, you're just trying to mentally survive. Don't nobody know how it feel to mentally survive. They know how to try to survive life every day, but mentally, when you part of you gone, you lost, it ain't there. You lost something ain't screwed tight no more. Shit, it gets scary for you. Because you don't know what the fuck you gonna do to yourself or something. You don't know. How can you blame a person? This was been taken away from a person. Especially the people that's wrongfully convicted. It hurt them more.
Yeah.
Because you took me from my life. No matter what people was doing in the streets, okay, this is how we come up. We just a product of our environment. Oh, what about the kids that was good? What about them? Okay, they was good. Everybody not the same. Some people actually grew themselves up. We got a lot of guys, they look at it like, oh, they was selling drugs, they was harming their community. But look at the flip side, they were just trying to feed their family, man. Because working a job, this shit wasn't cutting it for them. So it's the only way for them to make fast money. I'm not saying that it's right or it's a cool thing to do, because there's more things you can do, but if you're not taught what to do, how would you know how to do it? What do they have on TV that we watch that teach us how to do it? We're gonna flip past the channel flipping houses, stocks, technology, plumbing, electrician. We're gonna flip past that because we're not taught that in school. We're not taught. Damn, if I'm a construction worker, I can make $30, $40 an hour. If I'm a plumber, I can make $20 to $30 an hour, $30, $40 an hour, something. Higher paying things. That's why a lot of guys now, they getting on the road, they driving these trucks, but look at that trucking industry crashing. Why? Because you got more black people catching on, say, I could do this, I can make this amount of money and stay away from this. So it's a lot of shit going on. It's like the way the system is designed is not designed for black people to win. But in a way, we winning in a way. But majority of the way, we not winning. But for the people that is winning, that's why everybody try to lean on them and say, hey, man, help me out. And they not getting that help, so they be like, all right, fuck them. That's why rappers be getting killed. That's why rappers be getting robbed. That's why rappers be getting treated. That's why rappers need real street niggas to secure them. Because without them, what they gonna do?
Should be a victim.
Exactly. So if you out here rapping or you out here getting all this money, take care of your guys, man. Feed your guys. You ain't gotta give them drugs. You ain't gotta give them guns. You ain't gotta give them hot cars. Man, look, bro, I'm finna bat some 18, but I'm gonna put y'all on the road, bro. Hey, look, I'm finna bat this crib. Y'all go take these construction classes, bro. I'm gonna start teaching y'all how to rehab houses and flip houses. Shit like that. Help your guys in a better way. Everybody giving their guys opportunity to still be in the streets. If you got the money and the resources, take your guys out the streets. That's real love. That's real loyalty. When I do get whatever they gonna give me, whatever, it's more so not for me. It's more so to make sure my family's secure, my future secure, and the people that's around me secure. I take all of them out of this. I don't want them in this because they're gonna fall victim to this. And don't nobody want to be sitting in jail for the rest of their life. Don't nobody want to be dead. But the reality don't set in until you dead or you in jail for the rest of your life. That's when reality set in. So by me having my life took from me, 76 years, yeah, I'm gonna take my second chance and I'm gonna take this new second chance at life. I'm gonna make the best of it. But I'm gonna give back I got out of jail different. You know how many guys get out of jail and say, I got y'all, I'm gonna write y'all, I'm gonna send pictures, I'm gonna answer the phone. They'll do that shit for a couple of weeks and don't even do it no more. I've been out for, 2.5 months? I still do what I can. The money I don't have, yeah, man, here y'all go, bro. Because I know what it's like in there. I'm going to find my way, but if I got a little something, I'm going to help you out, bro. Man, bro, I ain't got it, but shit, I seen some pictures. They love that shit. Everybody in jail got pictures of me. They living through me. Because they can't live through their own friends, their own real homies from their block. I do more for guys that's not even from where I'm from. They from all over. North, east, south, and west. Everybody talking about the streets. If you in the streets or you talking about the streets, how can you have the streets and you don't take care of the jails? Because them more important, these guys in the street, the guys in the streets can fend for themselves. What you take care of another motherfucker in the streets for? He in the streets with you. If you ain't taking him out the streets, what the fuck you keeping him in the streets for? But reach back for your real homie that's doing real time, that didn't tell. Y'all come home embracing the rats. Oh, he ain't tell on us, he told on them. Shit, I don't care. And when he get in another situation, what the fuck is he gonna do to you? But they still want to keep these guys around, they still want to entertain them, and they still making them money. You being rich off telling on the motherfucker. If we all coming up the same way and we all sticking to this certain criteria with everything, stick to that. But people don't stick to that and they switch up. And that's why everything is how it is right now. So me personally, I don't want to go back around what I was around because look what can happen to me. Ain't did nothing to nobody, but just because I'm around, it's easy for the police to snatch you up and say, charge you with the case. Now fight your way up out of there. It's easy for say, man, backdoor him. Easy for say, man, kill him for that gun. It's easy for that, but if you take yourself away from the situation, you will see things better. But at the same time, if you don't want better for yourself, how can you expect another person want better for you? You got to get up and go get it. These females winning more than the niggas nowadays, bro. Because they on their grind, they getting to it. Guys, they just so used to just being lazy and not doing shit. But if you really want it, you got to get it. So it's like, I'm just on my mission. I'm on my journey. I ain't gonna let nobody tell me from my path. So besides me creating generational wealth for myself and my family, my close friends, I'm gonna do that. But my other mission is to free the jails. I'm doing something that all these famous guys and rappers and whatever you want to call them, they have the platform to do what I'm doing, but they don't do it. Just because you say free them in the song, you think that's gonna free them? You sitting down with mayors and politicians and aldermen and shaking hands and kissing babies. But what have you done to get your homie out of jail that you know wrongfully convicted? What are you doing to at least take care of your homie? This your friend, this your homie from your block. He put in work for whatever y'all claim to have. And make sure he's straight. Don't hurt to make sure your homie's straight. He ain't nobody. These real guys.
You feel like people not really moving like that because they ain't been in the same shoes as y'all? You know, some people have been in jail and shit, but...
A lot of them been to jail.
But
ain't
not
nobody
like...
had their life taken from them. Ain't nobody been to... When you go to Stateville, Menard, Pontiac, Lawrence, them like the trenches. That's where it get real at. They carry knives, gangbanging. You'll come out, you could just be walking and a guy just take off on the police, stab the police, beat the police up, just because.
So, you know, you have spoken like, you know, actually, I ain't gonna say getting weak, but breaking down at times to where like trying to, even hurt yourself. Like, what was things that prevented you from actually like, full out doing it?
Shit, I tried it. I'm still here. Cause there's times where I just like, shit, I ain't never going home. Fuck, I'm finna sit here miserable for every damn day. Going through the shit I'm going through every day,
Yeah. And
so it's times where I did break down. There's times where I was weak. There's times I did go through them struggles, but shit, I'm still here, And shit, I'm just glad to be here at this point, A lot of people make it to my age. And coming from where we come from, shit, a lot of people don't make it past 21 for real. Jail save a lot of people. It's fucked up, but shit, jail do. So it's like, We just gotta be able to take this opportunity that we got right now, that we still living, and make the best of it. So it's just like I say, they pushing the peace movement, I'm with that. So let's get on this movement to start coming together. We ain't gotta be homies, we ain't gotta be friends. But let's let them know we exist. Let's let them know that we ain't finna keep on continuing to going through the things that we going through. We vote for y'all and put y'all in these positions to run our city and our state. Start helping us out too, man. Give us some more opportunities. Help us out. People that is wrongfully convicted, let's start getting them guys up out of jail. Let's stop allowing kids to suffer going without their daddies because they in jail being wrongfully convicted. Let's stop the families from suffering, from missing their loved ones, you know. And, you know, my heart go out to the mother. You know, they lost their child and they feel how they feel. They got every right. They lost their child, they lost their baby, but think about the people that's in jail too. They mama lost their baby just because he's still breathing. They mama lost their baby. Because there's some guys that ain't never coming home because we in these neighborhoods and stuff like that. And we ain't have to really be in the streets. The people will put a case on you just because they just want to solve the case. All it takes somebody mention your name, you locked up. So it's like, we really want to get away from that. And we just got to create the opportunity at this point, bro. So at the end of the day, everything that's going on, man, you got to learn from what people that really been in jail, what we really been through. Look at my situation. They created a case. They didn't have no case. They didn't have nobody telling them it was me. They had one person that lied on me.
I heard they threatened another one of the witnesses too. Like another person.
Yeah, the person that lied and said he dropped me off, they threatened him saying he gonna go to jail for life if he don't just get him a name. So that's when he gave him my name, you know. And I was already a target from just doing music and hanging with the people I was hanging with, but just because I'm doing what I'm doing, that don't mean take me off the streets wrongfully. I can see if I did something, all right, it is what it is. I made my bed, I'm a lay in it as a man, but that shit ain't cool just to be taking people off the streets and locking people up for shit they ain't do, bro. That ain't cool. And then the things that we go through in jail, that's even worse. So it's like I say, people created a case against me and had a legally blind witness. Like, how the hell somebody that can't see 5 feet in front of them say they saw me 80 feet away at night commit the murder? Nothing made sense at court. The camera showed he was lying. The physical evidence showed he was lying. They ain't found my fingerprints on the car. They ain't got no gun. I don't got no statement on myself. None of that. But how the system is, all it takes is one person to just become believable and your life gone. But people don't understand the ulterior motives that these people have to try to put a person away just because of who they is or what they was doing, you know? And that's just what go on. So everybody that's listening and watching or whatever, this will go on. Everybody want to be in the street life, but when that shit come, then people offering you murder start at 45 to life. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different, man. Now, if you go right in there and try to cop out, they give you 20 to 30 years. That's if their case ain't that strong, but I mean, they at least got one witnesses or you told on yourself or they got a gun or whatever. Murder start at 45 years to life at 100%. Attempt murder start at 31 years to 60 years. Depending on the situation, attempted murder go from 31 to life. So that's what you facing. That's what people don't understand. They think this shit cool. Everybody that been on the internet, you see posting pictures, we live, we out here, way out that, talking about what they done did, flashing guns and all that. They watching. They'll be to come get you. When they come get you, they're gonna use all that shit in court. You're gonna be looking stupid. Like, damn, I done chased this shit for what? Sit in jail for the rest of my life for a hood that ain't gonna do shit for me? That's what I know real cheese, I know real gangs, I know real guys that deal everything for their hood, but now that they in jail and they got all that time, hood don't mess with them, man. They don't rock with them, bro. So it's like, I'm trying to give a positive message here. I don't care about that street shit, bro. That shit is beneath me for real, you know? Because look at everything that went on. That's just what go on, bro. And people don't understand that. I had a promising future. Finna graduate, go to college, play basketball, chill, enjoy my life, and do everything that I wanted to do. but that was taken from me. So now look at what I am. I'm coming home to nothing. I gotta find a way to make it without going back to the streets. And when you ain't got no money, you ain't got no credit, what the fuck you gonna do? They ain't even take the felony on my background yet. I can't even get a job if I want one.
Yeah.
So I'm basically just out here. I'm on my own, you know? That's why I started a GoFundMe. You look it up on GoFundMe, Justice is Blind, or you put in Darian Harris, D-A-R-I-E-N Harris. It's gonna pop up and it's gonna tell everything that I'm trying to do in life. So people supporting that, you supporting it. Yeah, you helping me out to do the things that I want to do, but the bigger picture is creating this platform for these guys that's in prison. All these guys in prison, just because they might have did what they did, some guys deserve second chances. Some guys, they deserve to be home because they really didn't do what was said that they did. So at this point, let's just come together. Everybody tell me they guys at. All right, let's come together. Hit me up. I'm sitting down with the state's attorneys. I'm sitting down with these people that's gonna free these guys. So you hit me up and you show me, hey man, look, dude ain't do this. I got affidavits. I got shit that show he wasn't there. The police lied on him. The police beat him. Hit me up. I'm gonna help that person get up out of jail. That's what I'm doing. I'm locked in with the best lawyers. So when I bring them these cases and I show them this, they gonna stand on it and they gonna work. It may take some time, but they gonna get them guys up out of jail. And that's my mission. My mission, try to change the generation, save the culture. That's what I'm on. I ain't doing it for no money. I ain't doing it for none of that. I'm doing it because I actually went through that. I know what that feel like to go through that. And for people that don't know what it feel like, ask your homie. Them guys that ain't mess with your homies in jail, just call them and ask them, man, bro, what's on your mental? How you really, really doing, bro? Let me know the real. When they tell you that shit'll fuck your head up. Cause like, damn, my homie really going through this? When the mothers call, the mothers know. The grandmas know, the aunties know, the kids know. And this is what my daddy going through. This is what my son going through. This is what my nephew going through. This is what my grandbaby going through. They going through some real shit. So everybody do got somebody locked up. No matter what y'all went through, y'all got to really be that for them because y'all all they really got. Family and close friends, that's all you really got to keep you sane. Some pictures, that help the most. Just to get an email or a letter, that help the most. Because now they feel like somebody care about them. But when they not getting no support at all, what the fuck he got to live for? What the fuck he doing right for in jail? He already feel like he ain't never coming home. So when y'all do get him that support, that's what give guys hope. Everybody that called my phone from jail say, man, bro, you gave me hope, bro. I'm finna get in the law library right now, bro. I'm finna start studying my paperwork, bro. Because it can happen. But the way jail is designed, it's designed to discourage you. The way they make it up, we can't even go to the law library every week or properly to learn about our cases. Why y'all prevent us from getting home? Y'all didn't put us here. Y'all just paid to babysit us. They get paid down to $25, $30 an hour just to babysit us. Why they make us do all the work? They make us sweep, mop, carry trays, do everything they supposed to do. They pay you 97 cents a day when you got a job.
You know, slavery legal, as long as you're incarcerated. They never want to.
That's what prison is. It's basically a slave plantation, bro. That's basically what it is. And we got to suffer and we got to go through it because nobody hearing us out. Nobody helping us. Everybody look at us as, he got locked up, he did it. That's how people look at it. That's why don't nobody want to help nobody. Because they look at it like, oh yeah, he really did it. Just sit back and listen to that man's story. Look at the evidence. Look at the witnesses say, man, the police made me say this. So when you read things like that, why does it take 10, 15, 20 years just to release that person when he's showing you I'm not guilty, when he's showing you I ain't do it?
Yeah, the court system really like, I think a lot of people are ignorant when they come to like how this shit really is. Cause I used to be one of these people. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I went to jail for something I ain't do. I got like for armed robbery I ain't do.
Right.
And I didn't realize how the legal system worked until I got in that situation. And I didn't realize like just how jail was in general. Like me and my brother, we 17 years apart. He was in jail growing up my whole childhood. He used to write me, never wrote back.
Right.
And I never seen nothing wrong with it. I didn't even understand, you know, until I got older. Then I started feeling bad about all that shit.
Yeah.
Like, or about even some of my friends that went to jail,
Right.
you know? It's like...
Because when you went to jail, wouldn't a letter have made your day?
It did make my day.
Would some pictures make your day?
For sure.
Don't them phone calls make your day?
Still remember that shit.
Don't that visit make your day?
Okay. Because it show you, like, people ain't forget about you, you know?
Exactly.
Like, people care. The small shit matter.
So that's why them guys in jail wilding like that. They feel like don't nobody care about them. Ain't nobody trying to help them. The prison prevents you from getting home. That's why they limit access to the law library. We should have access to the law library every day because we going over here to get home. But they limit the access because they don't want us to get home. Now they feel like we figuring it out. Damn. They finally getting in them books. Damn. They finally learning the law. Yeah, we is. Yeah, we is. And for the guys that don't know it, you hit me up. I'm going to help you with the law. I'm going to help you with your case. Because I studied the law. That's why I'm finna go to law school to become a lawyer. Because I know, like, damn, I know the system now.
I honestly don't know why niggas that's in jail who know how to read don't go to law library. Because it's like, what else do you have to do? It's like, this your life.
Reading case laws is not as easy as you think.
It ain't, but
you have to
nothing else to do,
comprehend what you're reading. You don't comprehend all these words in here is words that we have never heard before. We don't know how to we don't know how to do shit without our phone. But in jail, you have a book. You don't understand these words, go get a dictionary. Learn what these words mean, comprehend these words, understand what's on this paper. Because this was gonna get you home.
I feel like not knowing ain't an excuse though, because you gotta look at it. You got sentenced to 76 years. How many years you think it take you to learn how to read this shit, you know, or comprehend?
But without the help of my mentor, I would have never learned the law.
For sure.
He gave me the casework. He helped me, showed me, but I didn't comprehend what I was reading. That's why he took it back and he started teaching me about life. He asked me, are you a man? Yeah, I'm a man. What makes you a man? Because I'm grown and I do this? Nah. The first step to becoming a man is to accept the responsibility for the things that you did. He asked me so many things, and I blame everybody else for why I was in jail, but I didn't take accountability for the things that I did in life that led up to this point. So despite the fact that I didn't do it, I still got to understand that I was in these circumstances, a product of my environment, and this is what goes on. So instead of blaming everybody else, understand how I came up. Understand that a lot of times we can prevent a lot of situations, but it's a lot of times we can't prevent situations. And it just happened how it happens. So we mad at our surroundings, but we got to understand this how we come up. This how it's designed for us to fail. Everything that's set up for us from the school to the prisons to whatever going on, jobs, everything is designed for us to fail. So now that we making a way, look at what they're trying to do. They're trying to take it away from us. We get into sports. They want to find any little scandal to take away. When we stand up for ourselves in sports and want to take knees and want to do this and want to do that, they take it away. In jail, when we trying to find a way home in the law library, they take it away. When we try to create opportunities for ourselves in the streets to actually go legit and start learning and doing this, they take it away. But at the end of the day, you still got people that find a way to make it. So those, to me, are the people that's strong-minded individuals that's making it. But people that don't make it don't mean that they weak. You just got to grow up. You got to want more out of life. You got to wake up and say, I don't want to go through this, whether you in jail or in the streets. So it's okay to say, man, let me start doing something, because you got guys that's been in the streets 40, 50 years old. And they in the same place they started at. So when is that person gonna wake up and say, man, the streets ain't for me, man. I'd have been in jail 30 times. Everybody around me died. I'd have been shot up. The streets ain't for me. The streets ain't for nobody. I was asked a question way back when I was 13, do you think you can master the game? My question was, yeah. But it took for me to go through so much to say, damn, the streets, the game, it ain't to be mastered. Because it's a game that we shouldn't play. But we play this game not knowing the outcome. We know the outcome. But do we understand the circumstances of the outcome? Nobody really does until you're in that situation. And a lot of times it's too late because you got life in jail or you dead. Now everybody fighting for their life. 98% of the 99% of the jails, who in their family has money to pay for this lawyer? Because if you get a lawyer $10,000-15,000, they gonna work, they gonna do this, but the lawyer that's getting you out of jail costs $50,000 and better. So you ain't got the money to pay for it. So what you gotta do? You gotta go learn it on your own. You gotta apply your street knowledge into book knowledge now. That's how I was able to learn, because he had to apply it in a different way, because the way that it was being put to me on paper is not meant for us to comprehend. People go to school for years and years and years just to comprehend what's on this paper. So in jail, without schooling, we have to teach ourselves how to comprehend. So the only way a lot of people can comprehend is when you use a street dynamic, because growing up, just the mentality that we have, a street dynamic. And not saying that just because we have a street dynamic, we gang bangers or we thugs, whatever the hell you want to call us and label us. No, it ain't that. It's just how we came up. Because we're not being taught this in our home, we're not being taught this in school, and we're not being taught this in the streets. All these kids turn to the streets because there's no love in the home. Daddy in jail, mama chasing the streets, or mama on drugs, granny take care of him, granny a pushover, so they ain't listening to granny. So what they gonna do? When they start hanging around these neighborhoods, see what's going on, they fall into it. It's the only attention that they get. It's the only love that they get. That's not love when you coming up and the person older you put this gun in your hand and say, bro, go shoot. That's not a real big homie. Why you think everybody saying, ain't no big homie? Ain't no more big homies. Because now they realizing, man, I'm out here doing all this shit. You rich, I'm broke. I go to jail, you don't do nothing for me. Fuck is you my big homie? Fuck am I listening to you for? So it's like a generational thing where instead of them being good to the younger generation that's coming up and teaching them what they've been through and giving them a way out, they don't give them that way out. They put them in this position, and when they get in these positions, they leave them for dead. So that's why I say, if you're in a position to take your guys out, take them out the hood. Don't keep them in the hood. Don't keep them in the trenches. And I'm speaking from a place of experience and truth. Not only from what I've been through, but from what everybody else in jail been through. I done read everybody's cases, from helping them with their cases, so I know what they done did. I understand what happened. They tell me what happened. I be like, damn, that's fucked up, because damn, bro, you really ain't do that shit, bro. That's when it hit different. Like, damn, he didn't do that shit. So imagine how that play on a person mental. I'm locked up for something that I didn't do. I'm finna spend the rest of my life in jail for something I didn't do. All because I chose to hang around this crowd, or all because I'm black. You got guys that just get stopped on the street just because they black and blamed for something. And people don't do that. The same people, the police is to protect and serve. They not protect the shit, and they serving your ass a life sentence.
I think that's when it come into play. Remember how you was saying, like, your mentor is telling you, like, how to be a man and take responsibility for certain things?
Yeah.
Like, I could relate to that also, because it's like, I went to jail for a few things that I didn't do, and I wasn't understanding why it kept happening. But one thing, like, that my parents kept trying to tell me was, like, my crowd.
Right.
Or like, just don't be with people.
Right.
And I didn't get it. You know, young is like, I'm young, why I can't be with my friends? Like, why can't I have somebody in my car? Not knowing, like, when I stopped doing all that shit, stopped going to jail.
Right.
It's like, it wasn't necessarily what I was doing, but it's like how you move. You know, it's like, if you know this is what you're up against, yeah, you should be able to live life and have fun with your friends. But since you know this is what you're up against, don't be, you know, in a car with folk people, or, you know, don't be in this neighborhood, even though you was born here. It's like, so like, sometimes, you know, just like take responsibility, even like in situations where technically it's not your fault, it's just knowing like better.
Right.
So I could say, like, I could agree to that, because like, once I started taking responsibility for like the things I did do, it stopped me from being in those situations.
Right.
So like,
and that's what I'm saying. That's you accept the responsibility.
Yeah.
To change your circumstances, because you got to be like, man, I don't want this no more. I don't want to go to jail no more. And I'm not going to tell to stay out of jail. So therefore, I got to stay away from everything and distance myself from everything because I don't want to go back to this place. Y'all still my homies. We still friends. We still cool. But y'all stay over there with that. I'm going to stay over here with this. But once I get in a position, I'm coming for my real friends. I'm coming for the next generation that's coming up. Because it could change. It's all about breaking the cycle. It's been a repeated cycle for so long. It became when they say it's a war on drugs, it became a war on drugs. It wasn't a war on drugs when it was in our communities. It became a war on drugs when it made it to their communities. That's when it became a war on drugs. When we came together as one, what they call not gangs, they came up as organizations, brotherhoods, to protect our communities, to build our communities up, to come together as one. But it's what I go back to saying, reading the Willie Lynch letter. They knew what to do to divide and conquer us.
The drugs.
We don't have no planes. We don't have no boats. How the fuck is we getting drugs over here? Who you think introduced us to drugs?
Shit, the CIA introduced, I think, to like cocaine. They was bringing this shit in.
Exactly. But we don't know no better. All they thinking is this. Put this in a impoverished neighborhood and everybody in this neighborhood broke. So when you find a way to create wealth for these people that never had nothing, they gonna flock to that. So in they man, they not doing nothing wrong. They man, shit, we living the life now. We ain't struggling no more now. We can make it out of the project now. But they didn't understand the consequences of the actions. And it tore us down more and more and more and more and more and more to the point where it's no structure, it's reckless. There's no loyalty, there's no respect, there's no street code, there's no nothing. So look at what it become now. So they tore us down to the lowest possible. So it's up to us to build ourselves back up. But it's so much self-hatred. But once you release that hatred, we can build ourselves back up.
So you grew up in like the Kilauea area or something like that?
I grew up in the Hundreds and I grew up over east.
What's up?
Yeah.
So you know what being from like certain neighborhoods, shit like that. I heard the way you was speaking earlier, you was basically saying like, you know, you ain't really chasing those street shit, this and that. But you know, coming from certain areas, you know, sometimes it come with, you know, slack or baggage, shit like that, or enemies. But I wanna ask is like, with what you pushing in your goal, like, are you willing to do the same with people who might be from like areas that's not fun of people from where you from? Like, say like
I'm doing it now.
Yeah, bro.
I'm doing it now. I don't care where this person from. I don't care what he did or what he did. Because in them jails, when you in them jails, whatever happened in the streets don't really carry on to them. Now in the county, yeah, but in the prisons, it kind of don't. You got guys that's so-called ops. They sharing meals together. They feed each other. I saw ops take care of ops better than their own homies.
That's crazy. How is that when you come home though? Is it the same energy?
What you mean?
Cause like, you know, I was in the county and I seen the same thing, even in the county. Mm-hmm. But like, I seen those same people come home and act like they never did that. I don't know if it's different when people, you know, got 10 years in and shit like that.
It'd be the same thing. Like guys in jail, when they be with each other in jail, they be cool, they be kicking it, they be talking. When they come home, they act like when they was in jail, they was standing on them. I don't want to rock with them. Rock with them. Yes, you was, man. It was kicking with them. You was rocking with them. You was around them. You played basketball with them, gave them a noodle.
Yeah.
But when you get back to the streets, it's, I want to rock with them, I want to rock with them.
But why is that, though? Like, why can't people just, like, because it's like, me working with...
They're afraid for they guys gonna look at them funny, like, hey, rocking with dude, get down on dude. Rocking with dude, folks. That'll make your guys backdoor you.
But why people can't, like, be their own man? Like, I get the backdoor aspect, but, like, I see some people, they come home and they don't, I ain't gonna say they don't care, but they do what they want, like they their own man. And, like, not to mention other people in the interview, but, like, Tay Savage, the way he moves, mm-hmm. I respect the way he moves, like he's his own man. It's like he's doing what he feels he should do versus being controlled.
Because not saying that he a gangbanger, nothing but he a gangster. Meaning that he do what he wanna do. You ain't gonna challenge him. You gonna understand he gonna do what he wanna do. And you either gonna respect that or you not gonna respect it. And guys chose to respect most guys choose to respect what he doing. But look at what he doing though. He doing something that rappers could have been did. Man, we ain't gotta keep on dissing each other. We ain't gotta keep on doing this, man. We just make music, talk about what we've been through, talk about our homies, and continue in life. And you got a lot of guys, they don't like that because they so stuck on the negativity. But look at what he's doing. He's looking at the bigger picture. He could have came home and been on whatever he wanted to be on, but he chose not to be on that. He chose to say, man, I'm going to change the culture. I'm going to do what ain't been done. Man, we pushing peace. You can hear the documentaries about it. You can hear the stories about him. He ain't did none of that. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about him. He ain't did nothing, man. So, but look at what he doing now. Everybody want to talk about his past and all this and that. Them just rumors or whatever. I ain't taking nothing from him. He cool, that's bro. But look at what he doing though. And people that really understand what's going on respect it. Cause look at what's going on. The feds looking for things like that. So why would he come home and put himself in a situation that he don't have to be in? He not chasing that shit. He his own man. So when somebody own man, you gotta respect that. As a real man, you gotta respect that. If you don't respect that, then you not a real man. Cause that's what it takes, a real man to say, man, we gonna put our issues to the side. We ain't gotta be homies, but let's show these whatever the generation that's coming up there, man. We ain't gotta continue to be like this, bro. Because everybody losing out. Everybody getting killed. When that person get killed, his family affected, his kids affected, everything. So if he trying to make a change where everybody can just stop doing what they doing and less guys can go to jail and more people could just start moving around and do other things and branch off, allow him to do that. When I came home, he got right on board, man, bro, I see what you're doing, bro, I love what you're doing, bro, bro, man, I fuck with you, bro. We gonna continue to push this and this and that.
That's my last question. Like, was he on board with what you,
Yeah, he on board with what I'm on. Same, I'm on board pushing the peace. He on board what I'm on because Tay been in that situation. Tay did about 10, 11 years, so he understand that situation. Just because this person from a neighborhood that probably my area might not like, that don't mean I want that man to sit in jail for something he ain't do. Even if he did do it, give him a second chance. He might have admitted that he did interrogation room. That's his business. That's his life. He chose to do that. Ain't nobody make him do that. He chose to do that. But at the end of the day, I don't want to see nobody sitting in jail. To me, jail ain't for nobody but rapists is somebody that beat up old people or something.
okay.
Them the sick people.
See, I wish more people had like they own mind though, for real. Cause like, even with me working with all the different neighborhoods and getting to actually know people and shit, like I start to notice things about people. Like it'd be like, damn, your personality, y'all really would be friends. Like if y'all wasn't raised this way to be raised to feel like these ops and these, you know, it's like
we raised to hate each other, but most of the people, all the wars is going, they can't even tell you why they into it. They just inherited the beef just cause they want to be cool, just cause his big brother did it. They just want to do shit. They chasing that shit, bro. Look at what goes on the internet. In a real sense, they making a mockery of the things that guys from the streets put in their blood, sweat, and tears about. They making a mockery of it. They making money off of it. It's okay to do the things that shouldn't be okay. If you claim that you in the streets and you doing whatever you doing, so when something happen, what you in jail for? Because when the police do what they do, they don't tell on each other. They stick to their code blue. So why y'all can't stick to y'all street code or whatever y'all doing? Stick to that. But you get in a situation, hey, okay, kill my homie. Your homie was in the streets. Your homie was doing whatever he was doing. You knew the consequences of this because something happened so close to you. Now you scared. Now you want to tell on this person. No, keep it. If y'all in the streets, keep it in the streets. But like I tell you, this shit ain't meant for most people, bro. Everybody could say, all this and all that. But when they get in that interrogation room, them people get to talk about life in jail or the death sentence or they never see their kids, their family again. Guys ain't, what? They gonna get their homie up, man. That's how scary that shit is, man. Damn, literally every hood got an informant in it. You think these police, how the fuck these police know everything that's going on, man? Because you got guys telling me, they paying guys they paying informants.
Yeah, I heard that's a like actual salary, like not even just like a one-time thing, but like you getting paid this for the year.
They on social media flashing fair money. Feds gave you that, man. What the fuck?
So how is that like coming home to just a big difference, like culture shock type shit, like where it's like snitching is literally a career in a way. Like you get paid for interviews, you get paid from the police. You might get a crib. It's like how
they
is
stop
it?
getting paid when they stop entertaining me. Stop entertaining me. Stop going back and forth with them. You a rat. You a goofy. What the fuck am I going back and forth with you for, man? Why? I'm making myself look stupid, and I'm giving you putting money in your pocket. I'm blowing you up. People can say whatever they want to say, man. I don't respond to nothing, man. Just stay in your lane, man. You can say whatever you want to say it. That's what God gave you this for, to say whatever the fuck you want to say out your mouth. Man.
So do you feel like you will ever recover from some of the shit you've been through, or like ever be like back the same from before jail?
Honestly, no. It's just some shit that I lost mentally, emotionally, and the way I'm so numb, I feel like I can never get that back. I can never have an honest peace of mind.
What about like relationship-wise? Like, was you with somebody when you went to jail or doing that bit?
I had all type of shit. But, you know how that goes. But, I was messing with somebody that she held me down. She rocked with me. So it's good women. It's good women that hold guys down. It definitely is.
How was that? Did you expect to have anybody? Like,
yeah, because I was a good guy. I give a person my last. I got a good heart. I'm genuine. Ain't no backdoor, ain't no slime person. If I rock with you, I rock with you. If I don't, I just don't rock with you. I'm gonna stay away from you. I'm my own man though. Can't nobody tell me what to do. My name, I don't have king on my name on some, I'm king of this area, I'm in the streets. Nah, I'm my own man, I'm a king. I run me. I run what's around me. I think for myself. I'm a provider. I'm a leader. I know how to guide people. So who am I to sit up and guide the people that look up to me to their demise? No. Every time I've been in jail, I would tell the guys that came up under me, nah, so that ain't that. Nah, so slow down. You're gonna be in with me, boy. Fight for your life, man, I can do 20 years. Nah, you say you think you can do 20 years. That shit get the weighing on you, boy. Well, that's a fold, man. That shit ain't meant for everybody. Jail ain't meant for everybody, bro. That shit ain't meant for everybody. That shit have broke the strongest of people, bro.
So
that people that made people lose their values, their principles, everything. That's what jail do. So everybody be thinking, oh, I'm ready for that. I can do it. No, you can't, man. Why you think only so many people didn't never tell? Tell everybody get their interrogation room video and show you what they said. I guarantee you, majority, 50%, went in there and said something. They was scared. They didn't know no better, as they say. But when we came up, everybody watched all the hood movies. Everybody watched First 48. You should know, man, whatever you got going on, if you say you in the streets, shut up.
So they tell you that when before they question you, they tell you.
You have the right to remain silent. They try to remain silent. Look, man, we know you did it, man. Your homie in the other room talking right now. Can I get a cigarette and some McDonald's? They tell everything they know. They tell about shit they ain't gotta talk about. So you allowing the same people that stick to their code and won't telling each other to break you to break your code and how you come up. Now, if you didn't come up in the streets and you told, that's expected of you.
That's the benefit of not joining the streets.
That's expected. That's expected of you. You don't have nothing to this. You don't understand this culture. That's expected of that person. But when you coming up and you around this shit and you doing whatever you doing, you ain't an innocent bystander. You hang with these, you know what's going on. So when the situation unfolds, shut the fuck up. But people don't do that though. And that's why everything is how it is. That's why everything fucked up. That's why you got guys that's in jail wrongfully convicted right now because they homies done put them in a situation, or guys from around their way that want to get them out the way because they ain't like them, they fucked this bitch, they feared them, whatever the case may be. And everybody think like, oh, this shit cool because when they come home, they embrace them.
Yeah.
They embrace them.
I want to touch on the trial a little more. Like, I want to ask you, like, as far as, like, the actual process, like, how long did it take?
My trial only lasted a week. I went with a bench trial, and, you know, they came in there. The guy that claimed he dropped me off, he got on the stand, and he was saying that he dropped me off and picked me up and all that. And then once they started talking to him, he stood up in court like, man, fuck this shit, man. I'm lying. The police made me say it. He was never in the car with me. That's why I ain't found his fingerprints in the car. All that. Then a brother, Streets from TYB, got on the stand. Oh, man, he did it. I saw him kill my brother. He did this. He did that. Yeah, then the old man got on the stand, and he said that he saw me 80 feet away at night. And that's how it all happened. Even the 911 call, they said the shooter had dreadlocks. I had a haircut, had a low haircut. I never had dreads a day in my life. It was the first time I ever grew my hair, you know? And this what was said in trial. And the judge really didn't believe the brother. He really didn't believe the guy that said he dropped me out. He believed the old man because he felt like the old man didn't have no animosity. The old man didn't have no reason to lie. The whole time, he was the main witness. He was the person that was lying. So the judge said, I'm finding you guilty based on this old man's testimony. But the judge didn't know that he was legally blind, but the state's attorney knew. The police knew. And the way the system set up is the state's attorney and the police get immunity. So even though they coerce this person and tell on you, they don't get penalty for it. So how do you not get penalized for creating a situation to take my life and my freedom away from me? Because if one of us take their life, what they gonna do?
Shit, they gonna get back.
Right. But if they take our life, what happened to them?
Shit.
Nothing. Is that justice?
Not at all.
But that's the justice system, correct?
So, you know, what you think is the solution to this? Do you think more people speaking out and giving their stories?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. More people need to speak out. Everybody that's going through this situation, that see this interview, whether you in jail or out of jail or you got friends in jail, man, tell them to hit me up on Instagram, man. And we're going to really expose the system for what it is. I'm not afraid to speak up and say what's going on, what happened. Right now, this interview is me telling you the real. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. I'm not being nothing that I am. I'm not hiding nothing. I'm not hiding where I come from. This is where I come from. You can look at me however you want to look at me. This is where I come from. I'm embracing where I come from. I'm not ashamed to say, this is where I come from. I come from the hood. Okay. I had a mother growing up that was a single mother that took me to school with her, took me to work with her just to provide. My daddy was helping and doing the thing. At the end of the day, she was the main person doing everything. So she was the person that put me on her back and my brothers and sisters on her back to create a way for us to live now. And to me, she did a hell of a job. Because look at the man I am today. And me and my mama may not have the best relationship, and we created our best relationship in jail. But it took for me to get taken away from her, for us both to realize, like, we all each other got. I'm her firstborn. And we built a better relationship in jail. And it's fucked up that it take a dire circumstance to do that, but that's what happened. So jail took so much from me, but jail made me who I am today. Because the same system that was designed to break me made me. And it's rare that it happens like that.
If you could go back, would you do it again? Or would you change everything?
Honestly, I'd change a lot of things, bro. Because the shit I lost, I can never get back. Friends, family, mental peace, emotions, numb. A lot of people say, man, you so cold, you so evil, you just so mean. Ain't need towards them, man. I'm just used to being like that. Jail make you like that. Because you can't be no type of vulnerable, you can't have no type of emotions in jail for real. Because people take advantage of that. Oh, he weak, oh, he soft, oh, he this, oh, he that. They take advantage of that. So you gotta stand up to protect yourself, because you don't, they gonna take advantage of you in jail. So no matter what went on with me in jail, shit, I stood my own ground. I got the respect because I stood on my own 2 feet. When I got in situations, every mob stood up behind me. Y'all ain't touching Shorty. We with Shorty. Y'all touch him, gonna tie this motherfucker up. There was a respect thing. I was myself. Everybody that got the big names in the streets, I didn't dick ride them. I didn't buddy my way into them. I was myself. They accepted me for me. We built real relationships. So some of the biggest names in the streets rock with me. Some of the rappers, they rock with me. Because I'm the same nigga. I ain't changed. I came home and stood on my word. So my allegiance to the guys in jail, I stood on that, and I'm still standing on that, and I'm gonna forever stand on that. And that's something nobody can take away from me, ever. My fight will never stop, because it's gonna always be a continuous struggle. That's why the name of the non-for-profit is Surviving the Struggle. Because we survive in this struggle every day. Even when I'm gone, we still gotta survive it, because it's the way it's set up. But from the day I got out of jail to the day I leave this earth, I'm gonna keep my same ground. I'm gonna stand my same ground. I'm gonna continue to do everything that I've been doing. I can't switch up, I can't change, because if I change or I switch up, it go against who I am. As a man, I got certain values and principles that you can't buy this. You can't put this on the internet. You don't find this real. It's real. So I'm gonna take this opportunity that I got, my platform that I got, to help others. That's my purpose in life, to help people. That's my purpose. So a lot of people, you can ask, what's your purpose? They probably can't tell you, but I know my purpose. I found my purpose. I found my way. And that's why this whole interview, you see, I don't talk about no street shit. I'm just telling you the real shit. I ain't trying to expose nobody for what. When I get out exposing what's already known, everybody know what I know. They might be afraid to speak up on it.
I would say everybody, maybe people close to it, but like the masses, they still trick behind the shit.
Yeah, the outside, that's why I said the outside looking in, but you really from Chicago, you know what's going on, man.
Yeah.
You know who did what, you know who told what, you know who really ain't like that, but it ain't my business, man. Live your life or live your life, you know. At the end of the day, I'm gonna live my truth, bro.
I wanna thank you for reaching out for this interview too, though, because you know, like, it feels good to have like a different energy, you know, like versus like, even though I know what the fans love, I know they love the drama, the this and that, but like this still is a great interview without all of the extra BS.
It's time to show. It's time to show the world that Chicago bigger than what y'all view us as. Gangsters, killers, and all that. No matter what people really is. But understand what we go through though, man. Understand the consequences of what y'all doing out there, man. It's real consequences. This shit ain't no game, bro. Them people ain't playing with you, bro. When Duck people went down for that shit, old Block 6, bro, people celebrated, bro.
Yeah, I say
You got street niggas celebrating. It's crazy. They love that shit. But look at what happened though. Duck lost his life. His kids got to suffer. And you got 6 guys that's in jail. Now they mama suffering. All for what though?
The trap. Basically.
For a hood that ain't gonna take care of you, for a hood that really don't love you. They gonna scream free him for a while. Check in on them about 4 or 5 years. Ask them how they really doing. Ask them who's still there for them. I bet they can count that shit on their hand. Some can't even count on their hand, bro. So everybody that want to do what they do out there in them streets, man, just know it's consequences, whether it's death or life in jail. It's consequences. If you really want more for yourself, you really want to make it out, be your own man. Don't be afraid to branch out from your guys. Don't be afraid to say, man, I'm going to walk away. Ain't no motherfucking ram me nowhere, man. I go where I want to go. I do what I want to do. I ain't even fear nobody, bro. I'm always going to be on point. Ain't gonna never let my guard down. That's just me. But at the end of the day, I'd rather walk away into a better life than to be carried away or locked away. So when you sit back and think at night, bro, what you really want out of life, think of them 3 options. You want to walk away to a better life, start over, enjoy your family, enjoy your kids, or you want to chase this shit and be dead or be locked in the cell for the rest of your life. Choice is yours, bro.
So, let everybody know how to, get up with you on all your social medias.
My Facebook full for real, bro, but my Facebook, my real name, but shit, like I say, just follow me on Instagram, King Chucky _free the real, KINGCHUCKY _FREEDAREAL. And for the supporters that want to, help me out and fund what I'm doing to help the other people in jail and start my non-for-profit things, like I say, you can go donate to my GoFundMe page. It's Justice is Blind, or just put in Darian Harris, DARIEN Harris, HARRIS. You can cash at me. It's free the real 21519. Shit. That's it.
All right, back.
It's my truth, bro.
Bro, let everybody know who got with you for the interview.
My boy 16 Shot Visualz, man. I appreciate the opportunity that you gave me, bro. Hopefully we can sit down again, man, and I can give you an update of what's going on and who I done helped in jail and who I'm helping getting up out of jail and things like that, so the world can tag along and support them guys and help them guys get up out of jail as well. And like I say, anybody that's in jail all over the world, man, just hit me up. I'm going to help y'all the best way I can, bro. And I'm going to put y'all on my podcast called Justice is Blind. It's coming soon. I'm just getting more and more interviews. Just hit me up on Instagram. I'll shoot you my number. You call me. You do your interview over the phone with me. Your shit gonna be on that shit quick. And speak your truth.
No, we definitely got to get a part 2 in on the seat updates.
For sure, man. If you're a rap, man, do not hit me up, man. I don't fuck with him, man.
You ain't getting rats out of jail, man?
Nah, man, the rats can die, man. Rats lab do not matter, man.
All right, man.
Hey, shout out to everybody that's tuned in to this video, man. I appreciate all y'all. If y'all want to show y'all appreciation back, just hit that like button for me, man. And follow all my social medias at 16 Shot on Visuals with a Z. Last but not least, though, check out my merch, man. Check out the merch below in the merch shelf. If y'all see something y'all like, man, y'all want to support, cop a little something, gang.